Hello YouTube, and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the raid starting on the 26th of March running through to the 1st of April, which is Project Titan Week 227. We hope you'll continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even gift us $1 for pizza using our donation link in the description below, because any support you give us drives us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be 1 gun, injuries bleed, and technique slowdown. And using the intel skips, you can begin by collecting 1 intel from the Cold War site to the northwest of Golem Island. After you have that, you can input the password into the node at Heliport to grant access to Baal at the chemical refinery. And once you beat the tank Titan, you can head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 3 intels at Salamander before interrogating the 2 redheads, one at Camp Phoenix and the other down at Missile Site Ruins. Once you've interrogated both guys, you'll need to input the password into the node at Testing Zone. For Supercomputer this week, there's no intel required, so you can just go straight to the Quantum Boss battle to defeat it. With Gargoyle destroyed at Testing Zone, and Supercomputer beaten at the building in the sea, you can head into Sector 3. Here you'll notice there's no intel required for Cerberus either this week, meaning you can head straight up to the lava shield and finish the critical raid once you've beaten the final Titan. And if you're looking for the black box raid chests on critical this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Satellite Dish and the other is at Heliport. Then there'll be 2 more in Sector 2. The first at Salamander and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there isn't any boxes in Sector 3 due to the free boss. In summary, the modifiers may not be the most favourable ones this week, but considering how short the raid is, hopefully nothing will faze anyone too much. The biggest modifier in our opinion is 1 gun. But as long as you remember you can switch guns in your preset or even change to a different preset, then it should make things easier. And while you may not want to do it all of the time, it can still help if you want a certain weapon for a boss. Next up, let's talk about the intel trail, or maybe a better phrase would be the lack of intel trail, because not 1 but 2 Titans are free, which really should make for a fast raid this week, even if you aren't intentionally trying to speed run. The only other thing to note is that the intel trail for Gargoyle is slightly longer this week, as a trade-off for the free Titans. But considering the next 2 bosses are free after this, we think it's probably worth it. And as always, if you run into any problems, please comment below, and we'll try to help out so you can finish the raid and earn those rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. This means you'll need to start by destroying the 3 panels at Chemical Refinery, and then entering the arena there to fight Baal. After you win that fight, you can head into Sector 2. For Gargoyle, you'll need to destroy 3 panels at Forgotten Sanctuary, before you have access to the boss fight at Testing Zone. And Supercomputer requires you to press 4 nodes simultaneously, 2 at Camp Phoenix, and 2 at Salamander, which will open up the Quantum Boss battle at the building in the sea. After you've beaten both Titans in Sector 2, you can progress into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Prototype Workshop, before you can head up to the lava shield to interrogate 1 guy up there and also grab an intel. After that you'll need to press 4 nodes at Scandium Mine, before finally inputting the password into the node at Red Phoenix. Doing all of that will open up the final Titan boss battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular or low raids. And if you're looking for the black boxes on regular and low this week, there are 2 in Sector 1. The first at Chemical Refinery and the other is at Heliport. Then there'll be 1 box in Sector 2, which is at Forgotten Sanctuary. And finally there's 2 boxes in Sector 3. The first at Red Phoenix with the last one being at Prototype Workshop. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment, plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also let your friends know about our channel, because all of your support drives us to make our content. So until next time, peace out, the Unlucky Lads.